My name is Tori Alexander. I am from Canton, the City of Lights.
My name is Trinity Usher, and I am from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, my name is Reagan Alexander, and I am from Canton, Mississippi.
My platform is called Let the Healing Begin. My inspiration behind this platform is that I suffered from many illnesses for many years. Because of that, I wanted to create a platform where I could help educate other women who were dealing with different things in their lives. I wanted to encourage them to be healed physically, mentally, and spiritually.
My platform is called The Time Is Now. The inspiration behind my platform has been mental and physical health, because without mental or physical health, you don't have absolutely anything.
The reason that I started my platform, it started around the beginning of the pandemic. We all know that the pandemic was a very difficult time in our nation's history. People were losing their jobs, people were getting sick. It was a really uncertain time, and I know it really affected me as well. You know, being away from school, not being able to see my friends, it was just really lonely. And to cope with that, I turned to art. Art was something that I've always loved throughout my entire life, and it really just helped me cope with what my situation and just deal with what was going on in my life. And I wanted to share that gift with other people as well. I want to teach them that art can be a way to express themselves and to really just deal with certain things that are going on in their lives.
What inspired me to compete in the Miss Black Mississippi pageant is that when I was a child, I would watch pageants every time they would come on TV. But I never thought that I would have the courage to compete myself. I wanted to let other women in my same age group know that you can always achieve your goals no matter what age you are.
So what inspired me to compete in the Miss Black Mississippi pageant, my first year that I ran, it was actually a virtual competition, and it had came upon my Instagram feed as an ad. And I decided to take a chance and try out for the free application, and I actually won the free application. And from there, I just thought about getting back into pageantries because I had not been in pageantries for about 2 years. From there, I competed in the virtual competition the first year. And of course, I was a little hesitant because it was virtual, but I came back the second year and I absolutely came in with a clear mind and a set heart to get my title that I have today.
I guess one thing that would really make me stand out between the other competitors would probably be the way that I hold myself and present myself, the way I walk, the way I talk. I think I'm pretty unique in my own way. My personality, my humor, I think I'm a pretty funny person. And I think that's really just what makes you unique, my individuality.
What makes me stand out in my division is that I think I'm very unique in the way that I think, the way that I present myself. I consider myself a very stylish person. I consider myself to be intelligent. Not saying that other women are not, but I'm not just in this competition just for the physicality. I want to show who I am intellectually. I want to show who I am as a compassionate person.
So I ask myself the same question probably every day. What makes me stand out from the next person? And I've had people tell me, well, you just have that it factor. I always come in a room with my head held high, my shoulders back, and I'm in that room because I'm about business. It can be 100 other plus girls, but in that room, I know in that moment that I have my mind and my heart set on that one goal, and that is to be the best candidate for any position that I am in. My proudest moment thus far would probably be the state competition when I was on stage and I got crowned. It just was it was an adrenaline-filled moment. I was overfilled with joy, and I just knew then that I had did everything that I could and put all the work that I could put in prior to me winning my title.
I would say that my proudest moment would probably be this is very specific, would probably be within one of the events that I went to. the event was I had to go to a camp and talk to the girls there about confidence. And when I went onto the stage, I presented my speech in front of them, and I really think that really just made me feel so proud of myself in that moment, because the girls were really receptive. They asked me questions about, being a pageant queen and what that meant. And I guess it just really made me feel good. It made me feel like I was actually doing something for the people in my community. And it just really made me feel warm inside. And it's one of the reasons why I really love this pageant.
My most proudest moment going through this journey is that I get to do this with my daughter. She is the reigning Miss Black Mississippi Talented Teen. I would have never thought that she and I would be competing in a pageant together. So I would say that would be my most proudest moment.
I would say competing with my mom, it can of course be a little hectic sometimes, especially like rushing out the house and, like getting ourselves together. But it's been really a really fun experience, because I feel like I have someone by my side that can really understand, what I'm going through and can help me along the way. If I, have any concerns, if I'm feeling a certain way, she's always there to comfort me and tell me, hey, it's going to be all right, and that we're gonna get through this process together. And it's just really nice to, have that companionship, because not everybody has that in their pageant reign, that type of support, and it's a really nice experience.
Going through this process with my daughter, there have been some challenges, but there have been some great moments also. The challenges come in where we both have to be at different places, sometimes at different times. Sometimes we're going to different events and making appearances together. So that has been some of the challenges in it, trying to make sure that we're both where we need to be. But also, as I stated, there have been some great moments with it. I love going through this process with her because she's a teenager and I'm a woman of a certain age. We get to see things sometimes in the same way, but we also get to see it through different lenses because of our different divisions.
So, competing in Mississippi, being that I am from Georgia, I had never looked into the Miss Black Georgia system, only because I do attend Jackson State within the state of Mississippi. So, I feel as competing in the state of Mississippi, Mississippi has grown to be a second home for me from Georgia. So I definitely do not know what their process is in Georgia, but I could imagine it's maybe the same process as the one I am going through.
If you would like to contact me or support me as I go through this journey to nationals, you can contact me at my cell phone number is 601-813-3265, or by email mrsidalex@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me through social media. My Facebook page is Miss MS Black Mississippi 2023.
There are multiple ways to reach me. I have a Facebook page and an Instagram page, Miss Black Mississippi Talented Teen 2023. That is my handle.
You could reach me via Instagram at Miss Black Mississippi 2023. So it would be spelled MISSBLACKMS 2023.